Okay, question 9 is asking us to factorise this function here, or expression, sorry. So in order to factorise, we've got two situations. It's either a quadratic factorisation where we need usually 2 brackets, or it's one where we're just taking out what they have in common. Here we're just taking out what they have in common. So they have the 12 and the 8 has a highest common factor of 4, so we can take a 4 out, and both terms also have an x, so we can take x out. That will leave this term with a 3 and an x squared, and the second term will be left with the 2, no x's, but a y and a z. So that's my factorisation. Just copy that into the answer box. Question B, this is a quadratic, so to factorise that you should know that we're looking for 2 numbers. I'll just write it down here straight away. That because it's just an x squared one, 2 numbers that times together to make the 2 and add together to make the 1. That's just got to be a 2 and a 1. Both positive in this case. You can put your +1 here and your +2 there, it doesn't matter. To simplify this, we know that if we've got things multiplying together and we've got something the same on the top and the bottom, we can just cancel that whole bracket out. Don't forget that fraction lines act as brackets too. So the answer to that is just 1/3. And now 9D is harder than it looks. Lots of you will have only picked up 1 mark for this by taking out that power of the factor of 10. When you take out the factor of 10, you are left with x squared take 4y squared. And this is one of those special difference of 2 squares questions. Quite easy to forget about, but if you've got 2 square things, which we have here, x squared is x squared, 4y squared is 2y being squared, and if you've got a takeaway, then that factorises, and it will always factorise into 2 brackets where you've got the square root of each term, so the x and the 2y, in both brackets, one with an add and one with a takeaway. If you expand these brackets, you will get a 2xy term and a -2xy term, which will disappear, which is why there's only 2 terms here, not 3 that you would usually get when you factorise quadratics. But that's what we have here, and that's something that they're after you looking out for to get these